Hi everyone. In this video I am going to talk about perfect square and non-perfect squares. What are they? How to identify them? And also you will get to know some of the best tricks to find the square root of perfect squares and non-perfect squares. Let's start. A number expressed as a product of an integer by itself is called a perfect square. Simply you can say that the squares of all integers are known as perfect squares. What is an integer? Integers are the collection of negative numbers, 0 and positive numbers. For example, 16 is a perfect square. Since it is a product of an integer with itself, that is 4 times 4 is equal to 16 and minus 4 times minus 4 which is also 16. Notice that the squares of 4 and minus 4 are the same. Now I am going to tell non-perfect squares are numbers whose square roots contain fractions or decimals. For example, root 2. When you solve the root 2, you will get the result in decimals. How to identify the perfect squares? Keep in mind the squares such as 1 square equal to 1, 2 square equal to 4, 3 square equal to 9, 4 square equal to 16, 5 square equal to 25, 6 square equal to 36, 7 square equal to 49, 8 square equal to 64, 9 square equal to 81, 10 square equal to 100. To identify the perfect squares, we mostly have to pay attention to the last digit of the number. In the table, we see that the integers, the ones place has the number 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9. It never appear at the ones place of the number 2, 3, 7 and 8. So, we can deduce that numbers with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9 as their last digit can be perfect squares. If the last digit is 2, 3, 7 and 8, the given number is a non-perfect square. Let's see some other observations. Perfect squares of numbers ending with 3 or 7 have 9 at their ones place. Perfect square of numbers ending with 5 have 5 at their ones place. Perfect square of numbers ending with 4 or 6 have 6 at ones place. A perfect square of numbers ending with 1 or 9 have 1 at their ones place. Simply we can say that a given number with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9 as their last digit can be a perfect number. The last digit is 2, 3, 7 and 8. The given number is not a perfect square. It is a non-perfect square. Observe the table. Here 1 square equal to 1, that means root 1 equal to 1. 2 square equal to 4, that means root 4 is equal to 2. 3 square equal to 9, that means root 9 is equal to 3. 4 square equal to 16, that means root 16 equal to 4. Here the last digit, so which have 1, 4, 5, 6, 9, you will get the exact integer here. So what about in between root 1 and root 4? In between numbers, what are they? In between root 1 and root 4, that is root 2, root 3. But when you calculate in the root 2, you won't get the integer. The result will in decimals. That is why root 2, root 3 and root 5, root 6, root 7, root 8, root 10, these are all non-perfect squares. Who will getting the integers, that is perfect squares. 784. Look at the unit digit. Check if it matches with the square numbers in between 1 to 9. Yes, here is 4 and here is 4. So it matches with squares of 2 or 8. It is a square, that's why you strike out last two digits. Now we are left with the number 7. Now it's time to find out the tens digit. To find the tens digit, find the closest square number which is less than 7. So what is less than 7? Less than 7 is 4 is there. So 4 is square of 2. Your answer is either 22 or 28. We don't know. We have to find out. Let's find out. So to find the unit digit, you have to observe the number 7. The 7 lies in between the square numbers of 4 and 9. If the 7 closest to the 4, that means closest to the smallest number, your unit digit will be the smallest number. If the 7 closest to the biggest number, your unit digit will be the biggest number. So in this case, your 7 is closest to 9. So that's why your unit digit is 8. Tens digit is 2, unit digit is 8, and combine these two, so square root of 784 is 28. Square root of 1764. To find the square root of this perfect square, look at the unit digit, which is 4 here. Check if it matches with the square numbers of 1 to 9. Yes, it matches with here 4 and here 4. So that means your unit digit is, the 4 is the square of 2 and the here 4 is square of 8. So your unit digit will be either 2 or 8. So it's a square. That's why you strike out last two digits. Now we are left with the number 17. Now it's time to find out the tens digit. To find the tens digit, find the closest square number which is less than 17. Less than 17 is 16. So which is 4 square. So your tens digit is 4. Now the square root of 1764, the answer is either 42 or 48. We don't know. We have to find out. To find the unit digit, first observe the 17. 17 lies in between 16 and 25. If the 17 is closest to the smallest number, your unit digit will be the smallest number. If the 17 is closest to the bigger number, your unit digit will be the bigger number. In this case, 17 is closest to the smallest number. So that means your unit digit is 2. So tens digit is 4. Unit digit is 2. So your answer is 42. The square root of 1764 is 42. What is the formula? Square root of x plus or minus y, that is equal to square root of x plus y by 2 square root of x. The formula is in terms of x plus y. So that's why root 50 also you have to convert into in terms of x and y. You have to find out closest square of the number 50. What is the closest of squares of a number? Squares of the number 50, which is 49. So you write in terms of 49 plus 1. X value is 49, y value is 1. You substitute in this value, substitute in this formula. Square root of x, square root of 49 plus 1 by 2 square root of 49. So square root of 49 is 7 plus 1 by 2 times 7 is 14. So 7 plus 1 by 14 value is 0.7. So that is equal to 7.07. Square root of 50 is 7.07. Let's start with an example 27. Identify the closest perfect square to the number 27. The closest square will be either 25 or 36. Which one is closer? 25 is the closer to the 27. So that's why you have to write 27 in terms of 25. 25 plus 2 is 27. Now, to find the non-perfect square numbers, you have to use this formula. Square root of x plus or minus y, which is equal to square root of x plus y by 2 square root of x. Use this one. Here x equal to 25, square root of x equal to square root of 25, that is equal to 5. You apply in this formula. So what is root x is 5. So 5 plus, what is the value of y? Value of y is 2 by 2 root x. Root x value is 5. So that means times 5, which is equal to 5. Here 2 gets cancelled. So plus 1 by 5 is 0.2. The answer 5.2. The square root of 27 is 5.2. If you calculate this using calculator, then you will find the exact value, which is approximately equal to our solved value. Square root of 18. First, identify the closest square of number 18. This 18 closest square number is 16. So you have to write in terms of 16. 16 plus 2. Use that formula. So what is the formula? Square root of x plus y, which is equal to square root of x plus y by 2 square root of x. Here x value is 16 and square root of 16 is 4. So y value is 2. Square root of 16 plus 2 by 2 square root of 16, which is equal to square root of 16 is 4 plus 2 gets cancelled. So 1 by square root of 16 is 4. So that is equal to 4 plus 0.25. 4.25.